Okay, it's Wednesday, so it's time for another recipe of the week. Today we're going to make Meximelts. The recipe calls for 6 of them. They're going to turn out to be 9 points for each one on Weight Watchers. I'm using the bigger sized tortilla wraps. You can use the smaller ones, it would be less points. You can make them ahead of time and they'll store in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 days. And you can also freeze them, but if you freeze them after you wrap them up in a towel, it's best to wrap them up in aluminum foil and then put them in an airtight container so that they'll last longer, and they'll last in your freezer for 6 months. So let me turn you around and show you the ingredients that we're going to need. Okay, the ingredients you're going to need is a half a cup of water, a packet of your favorite taco seasoning mix, your favorite cheese. I'm using ground sirloin. I left the recipe if you want to make your own piccata sauce. I just bought it in a jar because it's just easier. And your tortillas, if you wanted to get the extreme wellness wraps, it would be less points obviously, but I'm going to go with a regular flour tortilla. A pan to make the meat in, and I'm going to try half of it. I'm going to try to toast in my sandwich maker here, and the other half I'm going to do like they say, to steam it in the microwave. So I'll show you both ways and I'll let you know which way I like better. Okay, I'm going to try to do better than I did with my last one. First we're going to spray the pan just a little bit so the meat doesn't stick. And then we're going to add our beef. The pan should have been a little hotter, I think. And then I'm just going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Let me see what spices I have. I'm actually going to add a little of this chili lime just to spice it up a little bit. Kind of thicken there, and I'll be back when it's brown. Okay, once the meat is brown, you want to drain off the grease, which I've already done. I'm putting it back in the pan. You want it to be really fine. If you have a potato masher, which I do not have, but you want the meat to be as fine as it can be, so you don't have any big major chunks. You're going to add your taco seasoning. Mix it in as best you can. Let me get my spoon. I have a spoon to do that a little better. Try to get as much of the meat in there as you can. And then you add a half a cup of water. And we're going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes just to kind of get it a little thicker. We're going to turn the heat down to medium. And, we're just going to keep stirring it so it doesn't burn. But I'll be back to show you how I put the burrito or the Meximelt together. I'll be back. Okay, what I do now is I just get some water on the plate, just kind of get the plate wet. And then I put the tortilla on there. And then the other side, get a little bit more water. You just kind of want to moisten it. Now you could wrap it in a paper towel if you want. I'm just going to put it on the plate in there, and I'm going to put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Okay, we're going to take the tortilla out of the microwave. Make sure I got it right there. We're going to bring our meat over here. I'm going to make sure I stay in here. Last week I kind of screwed this up. I don't want to do that again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of the meat in the center. If you want to really, you can weigh it out if you'd rather. And then we're going to put 2 tablespoons of the piccata on top of it. And I probably should have got another spoon, but anyway. And then 2 tablespoons of cheese on the top. Then this is the tricky part for me, is like rolling it. I'm not very good at this. I am not a Taco Bell person. It's not wrapping really well for me. But anyway, I'm going to make 2. This one I'm going to put in on the grill, and then I'll make another one, and we'll put that for, I'll put it in the refrigerator for my lunch for tomorrow. So let me put this over on my panini. Let me turn you around, show you how I'm doing it. I know, sorry. Work in progress here. So we're just going to put this in here just to kind of heat up just for a hot minute. So let me make the other one and I'll let you know how it tastes. Okay, here's the soft one I made in the microwave for 30 seconds, and here's the one I toasted on the panini maker. It kind of dripped out the sauce, so you might want to figure out a way to move the sauce in a little bit. But let me turn you around. I'll do a taste test on camera and see how we like it. Okay, here we go. Let's try the toasted one first and see how we like it. I think I could have put a little bit more cheese in it, but we'll see. I do like the crunchy one. Sorry, with my thyroid I have a problem swallowing sometimes if I swallow too fast. So I do like that, but let me see how I like the soft one. The soft one definitely tastes like a Meximelt from Taco Bell. The hard one tastes a little bit more like a quesadilla. But all in all, I like them both. So I apologize for the choking. I have a parathyroid. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of enlarged, and sometimes it affects my swallowing. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. I don't know. I might have edited it out. We don't know. You won't know. You'll either see me choking or I passed right by it. But I think I did a little bit better with my filming this week. Like I said, one of these is 9 points. If you used a smaller tortilla, you could get away with less points. Obviously, if you use turkey, you could get away with less points. And an extreme wellness wrap. I like these. I think they tasted good. I'm going to make the other, I get 6 out of them. I'm going to get the other 4 and put them in the freezer. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody might like to see it. Let me know if you try this recipe. I try my best. I really do. I'm not the best filmer as far as cook with me's, and I tend to cook things that are quick and easy for me because I don't cook big elaborate meals for just myself because Jim works afternoons. But that being said, talk to you guys soon.